So as a child of God, there is a certain dimension of blessing you are qualified for to have. As a son of God, there is a certain dimension of spiritual blessing you are qualified to have. And as a servant of God, there is a certain dimension of spiritual blessing you are qualified to have. Three different kinds of spiritual blessing. One, as a child of God. Two, as a son of God. Being a child of God is different from being a son of God. I think this is not a new revelation. We all know. Because in the land of Israel, son is a title given to a mature child. That you are born by your father doesn't mean you are a son of your father. That you are born by your father is a sign that you are a child of your father. But that doesn't mean you are a son. When it comes to sonship, it's a public declaration. That is, you will get to a certain stage where your father will see a certain maturity in you. I'm talking about the culture of Israel now, because when you look at the culture of Jew, it has a long way to play in the role of the things of the spirit. Culture of Jew as spiritual in nature is a shadow of reality of the things pertaining to the realm of the spirit. So God intentionally chose Jews, the Israelites, the children of Abraham, to show them a certain dimension of things of the spirit in shadow. So everything they do, the way they act, the way they dress, is talking about certain dimension of things in the realm of the spirit. And when it comes to the culture of child and son, there is a law that guides them for you to enter into a realm where your father can call you a son. So that's why the Bible said in the book of Isaiah that unto us a child is born, unto us a son is given. Because sonship is not because you are born, it is a title. That's what Jesus said to them who believe they have the right to become the son. That you are born by the Spirit doesn't mean you have the right to be the son. No, that you are born by the Spirit only give you right to be a child of God. Take note. The Hurius, that is what we call a mature child, a son of God. For you to enter into a certain dimension, there is a certain age you must get to, and that is the age Christ get to when eternity announced and said, "This is my beloved son, in whom I am well pleased." The question is Jesus not a son? He's a child. Jesus was born by the Spirit. But eternity did not announce him as a son the day he was born. Eternity announced him as a son when he grew to a certain age where eternity can now trust him with a certain spiritual inheritance. Can I say this? Until you grow to a stage where your father can trust you with inheritance, he will not declare you as a son.